Thanks, Riaz. Good morning, everyone. Apple's latest gadget goes on sale this morning, and the excitement created a sleepless night for hundreds of tech lovers right across Metro Vancouver. Greg is one of them. He's live in the downtown core with more. Greg.
Kyle, just outside Pacific Centre in Vancouver, where it's iPhone mania here this morning. Okay, take a look here now. The Apple employees have arrived to try and energize this crowd, and some of them have been here since 9 o'clock last night. They've been camping out. Now they're starting to get awake, and the majority of people I talked to here this morning, actually everybody, they're here for the iPhone 5S. But it's not just a line up here. This is what it looked like at Oak Ridge earlier this morning. This was at 2:30 this morning, and this is all for the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5C. Let's start with the 5S. What's popular with it is the fingerprint recognition, some new technology there. Also, it's a better camera. It's faster as well. The iPhone 5C, more similar to the iPhone 5. It comes in 5 different colors, a few extra features, and it's plastic, the casing, instead of aluminum and glass. The Apple lovers are out in full force this morning.
It's not really, I wouldn't say new technology, but it's just the uniqueness of the phone, I'd say. You know, like the Touch ID whole feature that no other phone in the market has.
I'm excited about the bigger screen. I've got a 4S, which is a couple years old, so this will be a bigger screen for me. The new camera sounds pretty great, so I'm excited about that.
The iPhone 5S, by the way, the 64 gigabyte version, $920. That's just if you're buying the phone. Hey, Kyle,
yes,
I wanted
Greg.
to say this. What's wrong with the iPhone 4? I use it every morning. It works great to dial in. That's how I can hear you. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with the iPhone 5? Why do we know these new iPhones every 6 months? I don't know. Well, people clearly, there's a demand for them. Greg Harper, live this morning there in downtown Vancouver. Thanks for that, Greg. In other news this morning, this is now day 3, and there's still no sign of a Coquitlam man this morning, and his family would like your help in finding him.
We need a miracle right now. We just need him home. That's the only way we're going to have a good night's sleep.
Shin Ik-no was last seen on Wednesday morning. The 64-year-old left home at Lansdowne Drive in Guildford Way for a walk. No is in good physical shape, but has Alzheimer's. Coquitlam Search and Rescue has scoured trails and parks, but can't find any sign of him.
He can be anywhere along the trails. Because of his Alzheimer's, he gets lost easily and gets confused. So he's really scared right now. So you guys keep your eyes open for him, and we want to bring him home safely.
Shin Ik-no is 5'6" with an average build. He was last seen wearing this Rangers hat you see on your screen. He likes visiting parks and fast food joints. He mostly speaks Korean, but responds to the names of his children and granddaughter, Rebecca, Sam, and Natalie. Another person has died in a Metro Vancouver traffic accident, the latest death happening in Burnaby. An 80-year-old man was crossing Oakland Street at Elgin Avenue near Deer Lake Park when he was hit by a car. The accident happened at 6:30 yesterday morning, around the time when the sun normally comes up with a little fog in the air. The man died in hospital while the driver was traumatized.
It's a blind corner. There's a bus stop and a park across the street, and we've got a few daycares up the road here. And people never obey the speed limit. They're typically doing about 80 clicks coming through. It's posted as 30.
In other news, a body found at a Surrey park on Wednesday has now been identified as 30-year-old Izar Ahmed Khan, who had a criminal history. Investigators suspect foul play and believe Khan's death was targeted but not gang-related. Police have not made any arrests or disclosed the cause of death. A man who kidnapped and assaulted a teenage girl in January has been sentenced to 5 years in jail. Ian James William Campbell abducted the victim outside a Maple Ridge Mall at gunpoint. He made her drive to an isolated location where he beat her. The girl got away, and Campbell was arrested days later, eventually pleading guilty to 4 charges. A man who collected money from Vancouver parking lots is accused of stealing lots of it. Dan Wong allegedly took $200,000 from Easy Park machines over 4 years. The company runs the lots, but revenue goes to the city. Legal action has been taken against Wong, and he has been ordered to repay the money. There are big concerns this morning about the history of Grand Forks. The inside of City Hall has been badly damaged by a fire. It's feared records dating back more than a century have been destroyed. They include priceless maps, documents, and photos. Arson is suspected. Well, there's been a special addition to a harbor in Taiwan this week. A giant rubber duck conceptualized by a Dutch artist has pulled into port. The duck has been displayed in 12 cities since 2007, including London, Sydney, and Osaka. But today, the biggest bath toy ever is being deflated and lifted to safety. That's because Super Typhoon Usagi is now headed for Taiwan. That's your news to 6:35. Time for your sports now. Here's James Sobalski over in the Connected Studios. James?